Good evening. Welcome to He Say, She Say. It's your man, Mark.
Hello, everybody. This is Tiana. How are you? Hope all is well.
Okay, listen. Speaking of hoping all is well, I'm a little bit under the weather tonight, okay? So, I'm going to play through. And if you didn't like the sound of my voice before, you're probably really going to dislike it tonight. However, we got an interesting show planned for y'all. We're going to, the love doctor is in the house. And that is me. Obviously I'm not a medical doctor because I would have cured myself.
Doctor, y'all.
So if you need or have any relationship questions or advice, please call and ask Tiana. The phone number is 301-278-1293. But before we get into that, we want to discuss a little bit the Forever Duncan situation. When did this happen? Was it this week?
This happened this past week.
Okay, you guys, I'm sure by now you've heard of the hashtag Forever Duncan. When this guy pulled the ultimate
most amazing proposal / wedding all in one day.
Yes, I agree. So whatever that is, I was looking for like a succinct more description than that. But if I got this correctly, he proposed and had the wedding in the same day, right?
In the same day.
Which must have took a lot. You know what?
It took a lot, and he also had the help of family and friends. I think he said
but
he had about 16
how do you
people.
plan all that, though?
With 16 other people. 16 people.
And they kept it all away from her?
He said that he sent the invitations out, I think, 2 months in advance to let everybody know.
He mailed invitations out 2 months in advance?
He did.
And
that man put that work in. He put that work in. He did a good job.
Well, I hope you're happy, brother. You got her now. So
he got the woman that he wanted.
Okay, so look, ladies, if a guy were to, don't even lie to yourselves and say that's what y'all want, because you don't want that from most guys. Because that's going to leave, it's your wedding. You would like to plan it, right? So that seems like an instance that's very rare, because he knew his woman that much that he could do that. So
he
kudos to him.
said that he had been studying her for over 2 years.
So he got a master's then.
He got a master's in his woman.
I don't have anything else to say with it, but other than congratulations, and I feel sorry for all the other men out there.
Right? Because you feel like it ruined it for other men.
Yeah.
Why? How so?
Because women are silly. That's why.
Women are silly. What does women, in your opinion, being silly ruin it for men?
Because you got to come up with the something on that level or something.
No, you don't. Follow your own path. Why do you have to do what Mr. Duncan did?
I wouldn't do what Mr. Duncan did.
Right. So I think
why would someone have to do something grandiose? Because you're not going to do the exact same thing, because you're going to look like you were copying. Why? I don't know why.
He actually probably saved himself some money. He did everything all in one day. He had his proposal, his wedding, and reception all in one day. He probably saved himself some money.
That's not what I'm talking about.
He didn't stretch it. I'm gonna say I think it's actually a good idea when you look at it.
It was great that he did that. I don't think you can get away with doing that for most women. I don't believe that.
Well, it's already been done once. So
for
most
him,
women,
she's a special woman. That's why he went and did all that.
Like my husband, he couldn't do that for me.
Nah, because you're not special.
Whatever. I would be upset. It's already been done before. He would have to be
exactly. Okay, so
hold on. Hold on.
No, you're not. Well, yeah, you kind of proved my point. I want to say this, and this needs to be said, and this wasn't going to come out, but it just flew into my spirit. Women, don't you feel sorry for us, man?
No.
We have to do all the work.
What work are you doing?
When it comes time to this marriage thing, right? Mm-hmm. Who does the proposing? Who tries to go and gets come up with a creative way that you can be proud to tell your friends about?
Isn't that your job though? Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
I understand
for
that
it's
our job. Y'all should make it more, more strict. All you have to do is say yes.
All you have to do is ask.
No. We have to ask in a way that is, the story has to, because the first thing that people ask when you propose, afterwards, once they get wind of that, is how did you ask?
I think men like it too. I think you like it. I think men like to put on a big old show for their woman to express.
We do it for them,
right? But you also do it because you like it.
Why do you really think that?
Because if you put in the effort, the additional effort that you put into it, to me, seems like you're into putting on a show for her.
For her.
Because if it's all just about asking her, just ask her.
For her.
For yourself too.
No. You said it right. For her.
For yourself too.
So what do y'all do? You just say yeah.
So
yes. Any woman that
First
has.
of all, I'm pretty sure we did a whole lot for you to get to the point where you even want to ask us. So whatever we did to put you in a position to ask us, that's enough in itself.
What? So after that, then what?
I mean, then after that, you're married, and then you do what married
and then you
people
go do even less.
No. Oh, you're crazy.
All the burden falls to the man.
No.
That's why it's a man's world.
Whatever. Y'all take what y'all can handle. Y'all all right.
We can handle it, but we do it for y'all, man. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people spend many hours
on behalf of all women, Mark, I say thank you. Thank you to all of the men who do it for us.
We do a lot for y'all too.
Thank you.
But we let y'all tell it it's a one-way street. So we're gonna move on from Forever Duncan and talk about a more loving and romantic couple, Kanye and Kim.
Oh Lord!
Someone got to explain this shit to me, because how the hell do you go all the way to Paris to get robbed of how many millions worth of jewelry?
I thought it was like 11 or 10 million or something.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, I mean, can we honestly trust them?
I can't. I don't even. First of all, I hate the fact that we're even talking about them. I can't stand. I've never been into the Kardashians. I've never seen a show a day in my life. I can't tell you what they do. If I don't know what's going, the only way I know what's going on with them is through other people and through Facebook.
Okay. So you don't want to talk about them?
Oh, we can talk about them.
I don't really care to talk about them either. I just, I really don't.
It's stupid. Don't get me wrong. I think Kanye is crazy. I think something's wrong with.
I just think when you have two attention whores,
right,
which is what they are, almost admittedly, and that goes on in Paris and it's getting all this publicity and she has security and all of a sudden they weren't there.
Right, how does her security just disappear though? We're talking about
the
Kim
sister
Kardashian.
Supposedly went up the street and he went to follow her or whatever the hell.
And they left her by herself.
I mean, she was in the room, I guess. And someone came in and bowed and gagged. It's just stupid. Anyway, we have a small audience tonight that you guys can't see, and they're all ladies because they all wanted to get a glimpse of the kid. And I decided that we could have a game here. We could play. If you ladies are interested in playing. You're not? So, as usual, then Tiana's going to be our guinea pig. But you guys can play in your head.
Guinea pig.
Yeah, you guys can play in your head because I got a quiz here, right? It's from sheknows.com, and it's going to let you know whether or not you're good wife material. And there's, I'm going to mark down Tiana's answers, and I will tell her at the completion of this quiz whether or not she's good wife material. Are you ready?
I don't know if I want to play this game. I don't.
Wow, you don't want to find out the truth?
Little test trying to determine whether or not.
Why? Because you can't study for it?
No, I don't need to study. I am studying for it. Being single, dealing with y'all knuckleheads is studying for it. So take the test. This shit ain't gonna be good.
You don't want to take the test?
You know what? For shits and giggles, I'll take the damn test.
Shits and giggles and the truth right here. Okay, so number one, how old are you?
None of your damn business.
Okay, no. A, under 28. B, over 60. Or C, between 29 and 59. I'm going to answer for you. Over 60. 2.
He said I'm over 60.
Have you been married before? A, yes, several times. B, yes, once. C, no.
B.
I'm going to put no. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to put no.
Why?
Because ain't no man crazy enough. Right now, in the present state of Tiana.
Whatever.
And there's a bun for every cheese. I'm not convinced for you yet, though. Number 3. What are your friends like? Ooh, this is a good one. A, mostly girls who are single and party animals or don't like to get along with girls and have a lot of guy friends. B, don't tend to have many friends. My partner is my best friend. Or C, married with children.
None of those fit me. I'm serious.
You gotta pick one.
No, I can't.
Mostly girls who are single and party animals, or I don't get along with girls and have a lot of guy friends.
Definitely not that one.
Okay, I don't tend to have many friends. My partner is my best friend.
That's not true either.
So then it's married with children.
Yep.
Your friends aren't married with children. Are your friends married with children?
No, my friends are all single with children.
We just gonna make up a D then shit because
Single with children.
single with children. All right, single with children. Okay. Do you cook? Number 4. A. I'm solely responsible for keeping McDonald's, Pizza Hut, and KFC in business.
No.
B. If you call heating up spaghetti in a microwave cooking, then yes.
No.
And C. Just call me Rachel Ray. Let me guess.
C.
Let me guess.
C.
None of these fit you.
C. I don't own a microwave. And I don't eat a lot of fast food. So it's C.
You cook a lot?
I do.
All right. Number 5. What do you think of pets? A. They tie you down, they smell, and vet bills are expensive. B. They're okay, but I don't think people should have them inside. C. They're part of the family and should be allowed as the same rights as any other family member, like sitting on the couch. What?
B.
But okay. B. C. Do you plan to work after you get married? A. Hell no. I want to be a lady of leisure. B. I want to have lots and lots of babies and be a homemaker, or just practice. I'm gonna put practice on here.
What?
You want to practice. C. Just because I get married doesn't mean I have to become a kept woman. I like my independence.
C.
All right, you're trending in a certain direction here. What are your thoughts on having kids? B. A. I already have some and don't plan on having any more. B. I like them, but I have enough problems looking after myself, let alone anyone else. C. I love kids and I'm meant to have them. I will, but if it isn't meant to be, I'll just be just as happy with fostering or adopting a dog.
Take off the word dog and put child. C.
So you're C.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you enjoy housework?
No.
Let's see what that one is. A. I'm not cleaned up after anyone. That's what maids are for. B. I love housework. There's nothing more satisfying than a floor so clean you can eat off of it. C. I don't enjoy it, but I know how to operate a dishwasher and use a washing machine without turning everything pink.
C.
Well, why aren't you more domestic?
I'm tired.
Oh Jesus, you think so? When you think you get more energy as you get older, or
No, I need help.
when you have kids?
I'm tired. I'm tired of cleaning up. I'm tired.
But who makes the mess?
Me.
Okay. Number 9, your boyfriend moves in with you. You expect him to A. Put his flea-bitten furniture and sports trophies in storage. B. Throw out any remainders of his girlfriends, including photos and gifts they've given him. C. Make himself at home. I'll make room for his belongings, even if they don't match the decor.
C.
You're lying.
I'm dead serious.
You're a liar. You're a liar.
I'm dead serious.
You're lying before
C.
God and all the few people that watch
I
this show.
don't mind sharing and making a space.
How many people have you dated? A. So many I've lost count, or I usually was so drunk I don't remember.
Absolutely not. You are.
B. 1 or 2. C. Enough to have learned what I'm looking for in a partner. Don't do. Yeah. Oh boy.
You know I was gonna say.
You're
Come
pretty
on now.
predictable here.
Come
Okay.
on, right.
What's your idea of a dream holiday? A. Checking out the party scene with my girlfriends in Montreal or Toronto. B. Being on a tropical island where I can spend all day by the pool with a good book. C. Action-packed adventure, doing adrenaline-fueled activities like paragliding, bungee jumping, and enjoying the rides at theme parks.
A.
Checking out the party scene?
Yeah.
Okay. Your partner comments on a pretty girl. What is your reaction? A. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. B. When he's married to me, he had better have eyes for me only. C. It doesn't matter where he gets his appetite so long as he eats at home. And so choose
I'll go
wisely.
with C. I'll go with C.
Yes, you are faking so.
I will go
much.
with C.
Okay, so hold on.
I'll go with C.
Let's read this again. Your partner comments on a pretty girl.
Mm-hmm.
What is your reaction? You're going to say it doesn't matter where he gets his appetite so long as he eats at home?
I mean, I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's a bad thing for a man to compliment a woman on how attractive she is.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's not the
There's
Tiana.
a way. What?
No, I didn't know. I don't know this Tiana. So.
Yeah, that's not. It's a way you can say things. I mean, if he
Usually with your mouth.
If you're
Kinda.
disrespectful when you're commenting on the way she looks, that's one thing. But if you just casually say she's attractive, it's okay.
Okay, 13. Imagine your husband is late coming home from work and you've got lots of trouble to cook dinner and he's not answering the phone. What do you do? A. Throw dinner in the trash can or at the wall and then sit by the door planning scathing remarks for the minute he walks in. Phone him in every 10 minutes until he answers, and when he doesn't start imagining he's having an affair or dead in the ditch. C, put his dinner in the fridge and go out with some friends or curl up with a good book. I don't like any of these options.
I'm going with C. Wait, is this my husband or my boyfriend?
Your husband.
Oh shit.
What you gonna do?
What was the A again?
Throw dinner in the trash can or at the wall, and then sit by the door planning scathing remarks for the minute he walks in.
With B.
Phone him every 10 minutes until he answers, and when he doesn't, start imagining he's having an affair or dead in the ditch.
I don't like none of those.
Well, you have to pick one, though. I'll tell you that.
I'm going to go with C.
See? You're so... I believe this is a false representation of who Tiana is.
I'm actually giving you real answers.
Whatever. Number 14. Your partner's planning a weekend away with his friends. How do you react? A, tell him if he goes... not to expect you to be waiting when he gets back. B, cry because I can't stand the thought of being without him and beg him to take me with him. C, completely understand that he needs some guy time and plan to do my own thing with my friends.
C.
You're lying. After a long day at work, your husband comes home in a foul mood. How do you react? Tell him my day was worse and proceed to list off my complaints. That's you. That is you. Well, you know what? I'm not going to read the rest.
Whatever. Read the rest.
Okay, I'm going to check it though. B, ask him every 5 minutes if he's okay or whether I can do anything for him. C, give him some space, let him watch TV, make him dinner, and offer to give him a massage.
I'm going to go with B.
16, your man's come down with the flu and he's driving you to drink. What do you do? A, leave him alone and go out for the day shopping with girlfriends. B, insist he go to the doctors immediately. It could be serious. C, rent some of his favorite DVDs, get him the necessities, tissues, cold and flu tablets, and banish him to the bedroom.
B.
Insist you go to the doctor immediately?
Yep. Get rid of that shit. I ain't got time to be nursing you back to health.
You ain't got time to... Hold on.
I'm
What does this
just
say? Your man has come down with the flu, and he's driving you to... What do you have time for?
I'm just playing. It was a joke, but I would prefer you to go to the doctor.
So you don't have to do it?
No, it's just over-the-counter medicine.
All right, your partner sends you flowers. What do you do? Chuck them in the water. They're nice, but I'd prefer jewelry. Immediately assume he's done something wrong or is having an affair. C, call him to gush about how beautiful they are.
C.
Okay. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost done with this because this is more painful than I thought. I thought it'd be more
so
fun.
many damn questions.
Imagine you're married and your mother-in-law wants to move in. What do you do? A, tell my husband there's no way in hell I'm having another woman in my house, even if it's his mother. B, start worrying she might interfere with our spending time alone together. Or C, get excited about having someone else I can rope in to help with the housework.
C. Damn right. Her ass is, if she moving in, she working. And putting his mama to work.
Why do you think she would move in, though? What would be the circumstances?
She would. That would be a good babysitter.
Yes, but what would be the circumstances, you think, though? Maybe she's
honestly.
Maybe she's getting old.
Honestly, I would take care of my mother. I would want to move my mother in as well.
No, it's his mother, though.
But I wouldn't mind it.
Okay, you haven't met his mother yet, though. 19. What's most
Everybody's
important when you're
mama
having an
loves me
argument with... Oh, I know this one. Now, here, lie now. Lie on this one.
Lie now?
What's most important when you have an argument with your man? A, being right and proving him wrong. B, agreeing to anything because I can't stand to have him mad at me. C, realizing there are times when I have to decide what's more important, being right or my relationship. And I'm going to answer this one.
Don't answer for me. What was the first one again?
The one that you reacted most honestly to?
What's the first one?
Being right and proving him wrong.
That's not me. We're going to go with C.
That's not the most important thing to you when you have an argument with your man.
That I'm right? No, that's not important. What's important to me is that he understands me. Not that I'm
Good
right.
luck for that. Number 20. What's the most important thing in a relationship? A, financial stability and direction. B, love is what makes the world go round. Or C, trust and communication. Yeah, this dead air is really a good idea.
What was the first option again?
Why is it so hard? It's three. What's the most important thing in a relationship? A, financial stability and direction.
Because I need that.
B, love. So that's what you want, A?
I need all of those.
What is the most important thing in a
answer.
relationship? A, financial stability and direction. B,
answer.
love. It's what makes the world go round. Or C, trust and communication. I think the key word is thing.
I guess C. If I have to pick one, I'll go with C.
Man, you're a reluctant picker. That's not what you want. Last question. The idea. The idea of having a wedding makes you A, break out in hives. What couple needs a piece of paper to prove they love each other? B, excited about eating cake, drinking lots of fancy cocktails, and being the princess for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Or C,
The queen.
makes you warm and fuzzy. You can't wait to spend the rest of your life with your best friend.
C.
Oh, boy. Well,
Is
that
it
brings
over
the quiz.
yet?
Yes, over. It's
Good
over.
grief.
And I am so glad. This didn't
Man,
go how I thought.
That's too many questions.
So based on your answers, which were mostly C's, congratulations, you are the realist who knows what it takes to make a partnership work for the long haul. You're not too proud to apologize when you make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
And you make the partner a priority while not losing your identity.
Hey.
While you're not perfect, you're prepared to put in the hard yards to make your relationship work. You are well balanced, sensible, and faithful, and you will make a wonderful wife for some lucky orangutan.
Yay! See?
Bullshit. I call bullshit.
I would make a great wife. I already know that.
How do you know that?
I just know. I feel it in my bones.
Okay, well, if y'all want to call in and get relationship advice from Mother Hen over here, who just faked her way through the whole quiz, you can call us at 301-278-1293. Again, the number is 301-278-1293. And if not, we will be digging in a little bit deeper into why Tiana thinks.
No, we not digging no more.
Why not?
Because we done dug enough.
Why?
Because there's nothing else you need to know.
Oh, there's plenty we need to know.
Let's
I don't
dig in
need
the
to
mark.
know
Let's
anything.
dig in the mark.
Nah, there's nothing there though.
There's nothing there.
What you see is what you don't get.
What you see is what you don't get.
Well, I mean, what? You're not going to understand, but you can dig as deep as you want. You know, it's not easily understood.
You pretend to be complicated. You're
Oh,
really
I'm not
that
complicated. I'm not complicated at all. I'm so simple that it's hard for people to comprehend me.
Simple. Yeah, you are simple.
Hold on. We almost got a negative reaction to the medicine that I'm taking currently. So what we're going to do, D, we're going to go to break for a second. And when we come back, we'll start taking calls. And I got something else that I want to do with Tiana.
Whatever.
And we're back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We just had a short break so that I could talk to Tiana without the audience, get her straight and ask her to represent her true self. If you notice, I want to compliment her. She's changed her hairstyle. She has a new look. And fellas, you can imagine what's going on here with me, because you already know when a girl gets a new hairdo, that means new attitude. So if you thought her attitude was something before, it's just resonating off her body and knocking me over further to the left.
Well, is that a compliment? I'm not sure what to even make of what you just said. Was it a compliment?
Take it how you want to take it.
No, I'm asking you, was it a compliment? Why can't you just say, Tiana, I like your hair? Just say it. Let me hear you say, Tiana, I like your hair.
I like your hair.
Thank you, Mark.
Okay. You feel good?
See how easy that was? That wasn't a struggle.
No, it wasn't a struggle for me.
Whatever.
You know, speaking of that, so it was just brought to my attention that her hair is easy to pull. Right? But I want to talk about hairstyles for a second, since we went there. Now, ultimately, as a guy, my favorite hairstyle that a woman can wear is a ponytail.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. To me, ponytails are so sexy. So sexy. Pretty much. And it's classic.
What kind of ponytail, though? There's all kinds of ponytails.
Oh, you're going to ask me to do this?
I said you have to, like, I wish I had some pictures right now. You have, like, nice long ponytails.
I like them long enough that there's something.
Do they have to be real?
Not the struggle ponytail, though.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Not that joint.
Okay. Well, hold on.
You asking me, does it have to be real?
Does it have to be real?
I have a true confession to make. I can't normally tell
Okay.
I mean, that's not my area, you know.
Okay.
I mean, there's a way I can respect it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I done dug out a few tracks in
Isn't
my
it
time.
amazing, ladies, how men still can't tell the difference between real. I can spot a fake ponytail probably a mile away, and I know it's because I'm a woman.
Does that have to do with the quality of it, or just in general you can do it?
Just in general, I rarely see a ponytail that actually matches a woman's hair texture or color. That is the
So you can
hardest
tell
thing to
that
do.
off the break
I can
from afar away.
I believe so.
I mean that's your thing. You're a girl. I mean, I'm not doubting it. But let me get back to my reasoning on the ponytail, because it's so multi-purpose, and it's a classic look. So you can pull the ponytail and go to a black tie affair, or you can put a ponytail and go to the store, or you can go to the gym. It's elegant and it's not too much.
I actually agree with that.
You agree with me?
I do agree with that.
Okay.
I am a fan of the ponytail.
I'm having a good night, man. Apart from what going on inside, everything outside is pretty copacetic.
Mm-hmm.
I've been moved by my partner here.
Oh,
And
wow. I'm moving people.
yeah, she moved me today. So I did some things with her in mind. So I found this article
Oh, gosh.
on thestir.com. It's 10 signs that you might be a spinster. And I think this is the direction that her life is quickly taking. Do you disagree?
You know, I completely disagree with that.
Listen, she was about to cuss. It took a lot, didn't it?
It did.
What were you about to say, though?
I was about to drop the F-bomb.
What about, in what way, though? Was it going to be a noun, verb, or adjective?
It's going to be all of them.
Well, go ahead. Feel free. You can cuss. D, it's all right if you cuss, right?
Whatever.
Of course, man. Go ahead and let it out, man.
Whatever.
First sign that you're on your way to spinsterdom. Number 1, you have prolonged conversations with your cats.
I don't like cats.
You don't? You got a dog?
I don't like cats, and I
Fish?
don't have a dog.
So who are you talking to when you're at home?
People.
No.
The mirror.
You talking to the mirror? Hey.
Darnell said I be talking to the mirror.
Listen. Hey, Darnell. Let me tell you, she's not alone. It's
Ain't nobody talking to no damn mirror.
It's a lot of girls. It's a lot of women who are spending their free time talking to themselves in the mirror.
Women like myself. I'm talking to friends. I'm talking to family.
Listen, now that we've stumbled upon this discovery.
Mm-hmm. Who am I supposed to be talking to at home?
No. Hold on. Let me finish my thought here.
Mm-hmm.
We stumbled onto something. Because you spending all that time talking to yourself in the mirror.
I'm not talking to myself.
Can I finish, please?
No.
Explains a lot of the thoughts that come out of your mouth on this show.
First of all, I'm not talking to the goddamn mirror.
Because when you talk to the mirror can't talk back, right?
I'm not talking to the mirror.
So the stuff you say sounds really good to the mirror, right? And then when it comes out of your mouth,
are you enjoying yourself?
In mixed company, actually,
you're just blabbering right now.
No, hold on. When it comes out in mixed company, it doesn't make any sense. But it sounded really good to you.
No, because I don't talk to the mirror.
Whatever.
I talk to people like you. That's why I always make.
You
sense.
talk to people like me.
Mm-hmm.
So there's people like me.
There's a couple of people like you.
And you think highly of them? Of those people?
Sometimes.
Never mind. We'll come back. Number two. This is another reason, another way, or another sign that you're on your way to being a spinster. You have no time for PDAs.
I'm sorry.
Do you have any time for PDAs?
Ooh.
Like you think it's gross. You save your French kisses for chocolate cake. Thank you very much. If you use to coo at a couple smooching sweetly while they were waiting for the bus, and now all you want to do is hose them down. That means you're a spinster. You don't like PDAs, do you? For other people?
Depends.
For other people?
For other people, it depends. Like too much is there is a session and too much. I don't like when I see people do it at the bar.
But that's where it should happen.
At the bar? Right, at the bar?
Just liquor at the bar.
No.
What do you think brings people together?
Then apparently I don't like PDA then.
Okay, all right. Look, we're going to move on. Number 3, you dress for comfort.
Absolutely.
No, you don't. Please say you don't dress for comfort.
I do dress for comfort.
A woman shouldn't
You
dress
can
for
be
comfort.
sexy and still dress for comfort.
Well, let me read this. Not style. If you once ran about in negative degree weather in a miniskirt and open-toed shoes, but now get cold without thick wool socks, sensible shoes, and a puffy coat, a ridiculous hat, and a homely scarf, you
Absolutely
are
not.
a spinster.
Absolutely not.
So you dress for comfort.
I do dress for comfort, but I still dress
Your,
for
your,
style.
your job as a single woman is to dress so that every time you step out the house, you shock and amaze the opposite sex. And women, because, you know, that's
That's
what y'all
too much
do.
pressure. I'm not doing all of that. If you cannot like me for me without me having to go through all of that
gosh.
shit, let me tell you something. You can put yourself through all of that shit and still don't get the man.
Hold on. Since you won't talk about all of some shit,
Cause that's a lot. Like whatever you.
do I need to take you back to the beginning of the show about the Forever Dunkin'?
That man, whatever.
What?
Whatever.
What?
Nah, they were together for like 9 years, and I heard they were together for like 9 years or something.
So
like
what?
that.
You
I'm
see
not
what she
waiting.
got?
Well, first of all, that's a special situation. I can't necessarily say that I'm a wait.
Well, how you gonna get it if you're not willing to do all that stuff first?
It's gonna happen
How though?
just by me being me, Mark.
All right. I mean, look, I want it for you. So look.
what? So a woman is supposed to walk out the house with little clothes on all the time.
Not little.
And
You gotta
what?
be tasteful.
That's what I'm saying. But you can still be comfortable.
No, you can't be comfortable. You should not be wearing comfortable shoes. For what?
You can wear comfortable pumps.
Why? Pumps?
First of all, I don't know, but I'm getting too old for stilettos and shit.
Oh, look. Listen. The guy that is for you might be watching right now.
Nah, he not watching.
Listen. You better hope he not, because he would have learned a lot about you thus far tonight. So, if he's watching, I don't think you want to throw out you too old in the equation, because
I'm not walking around in no goddamn stilettos.
let's never say
Women aren't walking around in stilettos. They
I
are
don't love
walking
stilettos.
in them and then they're sitting down.
I'm talking about there's extremes though between flats and stilettos though, right?
Correct. There's the heel. There's the
there's in
average
between,
pump.
right.
There's the kitten heel.
Okay. I don't know how you take me to these places. I'm just telling you.
Because that's good.
I'm just
I take
telling
you to the
you.
places you want to go.
I'm just telling you. Comfort is not where you want to be right now. You need to stretch yourself.
No.
Number 4, you go to bars to drink, not to meet guys. If you're flirting with the bartender and it's in the hopes of getting free pickled eggs and not his phone number, because you are a spinster. Do you go to bar to do what?
I do not go to the bar to flirt, but once I drink, I'll end up flirting anyway. But that's not my intent when I go to the bar.
So what's your intent to go to the bar?
To hang with my girlfriend.
You try to get a free
no,
meal?
I have no. That's
You
what I have
try-
a job for down there.
You try to steal a meal at the end of the bar?
I've never tried to steal a meal. In fact, I don't mind purchasing or buying a drink or a meal. I don't mind doing
You
that.
don't
So, no,
mind
I'm not the girl
purchasing?
I'm not the girl that goes to the bar.
Your
and
own?
waits. Huh?
Your owners or the guys?
The owners?
Your own drink or meal or the guys?
The guys.
I mean, look, after the show then, me and you, because
Whatever.
you can buy me a drink. At least I need to get that after tonight. Number 5. Oh, this is you. A guy's hotness stops mattering. That means you're a spinster. If it's
That's bullshit.
why it matters if you're hot.
You damn right. I have to be attracted to you. I don't care how old I am or who he is. I have to be able to kiss you, look at you, lay beside you.
What does it take to lay beside somebody?
Well, we're talking about attraction, so let's just stay there because you about to drift off to somewhere else. Let's stick
No,
to.
I mean it doesn't. Okay, look.
Yeah.
If your list of standards used to include stuff like must be over 6 feet, must have an anchor tattoo, must be funny, must do art on the weekends, must be able to write an embotic pentameter, but now it's dwindled down to he won't murder me, you're a spinster.
No, it has dwindled down so he needs to be at least over 5'7".
And then what else?
He could be a little chubby now. At first, I went into little fat boys. I like big boys now. I have changed my standards, but does that make me a spinster because I changed my standards? a
No,
little bit?
they'll evolve over time.
Okay.
As soon as you start growing, so
Yeah.
they'll do something.
He
but
used to have to be 6'4", slim, and chocolate, and now
so you would just
he
make
could be
it
like 5'7", round, and a little receding hairline. I might give him a chance.
You find that funny. I don't, actually. Number 6.
I just
You've got a Gail to your Oprah. You still live with your best friend from college and you're both over 30.
Oh,
but
no.
now, for the first time, people are openly questioning your sexuality. If people used to think of you
Please
guys as
skip that
partners
damn
in crime,
question,
but
'cause
now look at you.
You already
Oh.
know. You better skip that damn question. Whatever.
Listen.
No, I'm listening to shit.
Okay.
What's the next question?
Why can't we just...
Because I don't want to.
We can't linger here a bit?
No. For what?
Because female friendships always trouble me. I always find their dynamics interesting.
Why?
Because y'all do stuff that's weird. So I always question the foundation, number one, and how strong they can be. But, well, you don't want to talk about this. So
That's
we'll
a whole nother show.
Because I think a lot of female relationships are pretentious.
It depends. It depends on how long you've known that person.
Of course, everything depends. Everything with you depends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 7, you've thought about adoption.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh. And or
But that shouldn't make a woman a spinster. Though.
and or using a sperm donor.
Oh, fuck no.
If you used to laugh off the idea of having kids, like let me get my driver's license first, please, I'm a mess, etc., but now you stop from jealously rubbing the bellies of pregnant strangers, you are a spinster.
Oh, no. That's too much going on in that.
No, so
I
hold
have
on.
thought about adoption.
Why?
First of all, I would love to adopt even if I was married with children. I think everybody who has a healthy home should adopt.
Your maternal instinct is starting to kick in?
Well, it kicked in a long time ago. But not to the point where I'm going to settle. I still want to be a married woman.
Hey, listen. One day,
One day,
y'all, we are gonna have a settling show, and we're gonna put to bed this settling crap, okay? Because to be very honest, most women end up settling. That's your job in life. That's your station. Understand
But
it.
can't you settle with the person that you want to be with?
You're gonna want to be with them, but they're not gonna be that 6'4"
You really don't
slim
want to.
chocolate
That's why you're
chocolate dude
settling.
that you want. Well, see, you're not really settling because your job is not to go find the guy. You know what I'm saying? He has to find you.
But your job is to eventually give in.
I mean,
And that's settling.
how is that settling?
If a guy's pursuing you and you eventually give in, that's settling. Or even for a man, if a woman has been pressing you and
Okay, but men don't settle. Most men don't settle. Have you ever heard the expression?
really, I've never heard. I think men settle.
Men
I think
don't
there's
settle.
a lot of men that marry women just because
You'll
they might
never,
as well do it.
you'll never know why a man married a woman, though.
Some men will say it. We may not never know why but men will explain why they married their wives.
Listen,
They can give a reason as to
Listen.
why they chose that
Listen.
woman. And if they can't,
from the
that's a
outside looking
problem.
in,
That's
from
a
the outside
problem.
looking in, it may appear that he settled, but she might have been the most virtuous woman that he ever met. She might be the best
Oh yeah, I
thing.
understand that, but
The
you were
best thing.
saying that like men.
So okay, in life,
men settle.
water seeks its own level, right?
Okay.
So that means you can aspire to all these things and think you should have them, but
I agree with that.
you'll find your mate as long as you settle in your
But
class.
if you're finding your mate, then that's not settling.
Well, I was just telling you, there's no such thing as settling.
Move on.
There isn't. Didn't I just tell you that? We're gonna put to bed this settling thing.
Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Number 8. Your parents' friends have perma frowns around you. While your parents' friends used to be happy to see you, now things have changed. If every time they see you, they squeeze your arm and ask you how you are as if someone died, you are a spinster.
No, my aunts don't do that to me.
So how do they feel about your situation? Are they coaching you up?
No, but they don't really talk about it. They don't really press me out about marriage and things like that. My mom and my aunts, they don't.
Has anyone ever...
My grandmother did. Now, it was very important to her. So yes, before she left this earth, she mentioned to me more than once that she wished I was married with children.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what she wished for you.
Yes.
And at
She
the
wished
time,
that for all her girls.
at the time you
She
weren't.
wanted that for all her girls.
At the time you weren't at that point in life. Because you recently got to this marriage stage, right?
Probably maybe about 2 years ago, I guess. 3.
Okay. So you're relatively new to that. Now, has anyone like your aunts, your mother, have they ever taken you aside and tried to sandpaper down some of that aggression that you have?
No, because I get most of it from them.
Oh Jesus. Okay. we need to buff that off in order to you to find this guy. Number 9. You've seriously considered buying a life alert.
That's just dumb.
I mean, but if you're single,
That's just dumb.
I mean, actually,
Yeah,
it is
it
kind
could
of
be,
dumb.
it
They
is
put it on
dumb.
here. It's dumb. It's dumb.
dumb.
I'm not even gonna go for it. I'm not gonna attempt to
can't even
defend
play
that
with
shit.
that one, right?
Number 10. What? Oh, hold on. We can play with it. It's dumb. Though. It's dumb. It's a dumb list. I didn't write this shit. Number 10. You've never been happier. In the end of the day, it doesn't matter that the world thinks because you've got
I
a
told
life
you
you
once
love and friends you
before.
adore and a killer
No.
sense of humor.
No, I told you once before, I am happy while being single, but I'm not happy to be single. There's a difference.
Explain the difference. We got 10 minutes left.
I'm pretty sure I've explained this already. once
Not on the
before.
show you haven't, and you haven't explained it to me in a way that I can understand it.
Well, according to you, you don't understand anything that I say.
No. So work it out right now, out loud.
No.
Okay, moving on then, because so this show is a relationship advice show, right? Tonight, only for tonight, one night only, right? So the advice I have, this wealth of knowledge that I have and willing to share, I think
Is your advice for? Won't you try giving advice to men sometimes? 'Cause I feel like this is a direction where you're going to try to give women advice.
No, I was actually going to point it at you.
No, I don't need your advice.
Every woman's advice is it needs to be somewhat personalized.
I don't need your advice much.
Well, how are you going to pass?
Generalize your advice to all of the women.
To all the women?
What should women be doing right now, in your opinion, to snag a husband?
Okay, number 1. Oh, well, shit. If that was the case, we could have had a whole show on that. This is what I see. How can I start this? I think there's a lot of language that we attach ourselves to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone likes to say these catchphrases like, they're single, but I'm working on me. I'm concentrating on me, right? Which is, it is.
Yes, Darnell, I
It's
agree.
bullshit because if you were to ask them what they mean by that, they can't really articulate it. A lot of times they point toward their career path, right? Which can be somewhat fulfilling. But when people tell you working on you, there's so many parts of you. And you find that a lot of women aren't all that interesting. They're very one-dimensional or two-dimensional. They're not like they're like a piece of paper. They're not like they're not three-dimensional at least. So you're looking for this great guy, yet your interests are pretty narrow. You won't broaden yourself, which traps you into a certain type of guy.
Well, no, I think women who, or anybody who says that they're working on themselves, actually probably have some issues that they really do need to work through.
Okay, so because you have issues that you need to work through, you can't
Especially
do that.
if these issues are causing you to have issues or problems in your relationship. Like
So-
if you know that you're the reason why all of your relationships are failing, that's when you say that.
So you think women are that introspective to know that they're the reason?
Absolutely. Well, they should be. You should know who you are.
You should know.
You should know who you are, and a lot of times when you're dealing with people, even if you don't know, that person's going to tell you how they see you, and even from that, you can kind of figure out who you are.
Well, you gotta be open to that though.
Yeah, but a lot of times you're told even when you're not. So
You're told. So if you're not open to it, you didn't receive it.
you may not have received it at that time, but a lot of times stuff that you aren't able to receive at that moment, it'll come back later.
When you're talking to yourself in the mirror,
When I'm talking, shut up.
is that the time?
Nobody's
Is
talking
that
to
when
themselves
you
in the
work through
goddamn
these
mirror.
issues?
I don't need to talk to myself in the mirror.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying. It's just. I think there's a lot.
It just comes back up when you're in another relationship.
And I'm going to tell you some other things I see. I see there's a lot of projection that's going on, right? Women are, and when I mean by projection, a lot of women are projecting the ideals that they're looking for in a man onto themselves. Oh no, they're projecting that. So like for example, they want a man who has a good job, his own place or a car, whatever, right? I'm just throwing out these standard things. They think because they have now attained those things, it makes them a good catch, which doesn't mean anything. It does. Men don't necessarily view it the same way. That doesn't make you a good catch. So what? Good for you. You have a house, you have a car, you have a good job. It does. You might be the most miserable person ever. You understand what I'm saying?
It shows that you are responsible. It shows that you can help provide in your relationship. It shows a lot of things. It's just, I don't think.
I understand what you're saying, but I honestly believe if it's a good woman and she works at McDonald's and lives at home with her family, a dude would marry her. If he really got to know her, I think he would marry her.
I don't think so. Not these new, no.
I don't think. No. Okay, well, you know, I'm not gonna. I can't speak for all men. I can't speak for all men.
Men nowadays are also putting standards on women where they have to have X, Y, Z in order for them to be in a relationship.
What type of standard though?
Just not living at home. I know a lot of men that won't deal with a woman living at home because a lot of times they believe that if she's living at home, she needs someone to take care of her, and a lot of men aren't out here trying to take care of no woman.
What they gonna do with her?
I don't know. You tell me. Ask that question to these men out here who believe that they're not supposed to be taking care of their women.
Okay, so I gotta say it the same way you want me to say it with the same attitude.
Yeah.
Ask that question to these men. Listen, as men, it's our job, and I think we know it too.
Men don't know it. You want men to know, but men don't know it. But go ahead.
Well, shit, I ain't gonna finish what I was gonna say anyway.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Don't apologize. Don't apologize now because you're not sorry. I think we know what our jobs are. Now, do we want to, I mean, is that endearing to take care of a woman? In some ways it are. If you're going to speak to the most bare essence of being a man, yeah. I'm not saying you want someone that only needs you for that reason. But I think the object is to grow. So I'm not I wouldn't be as interested in the starting point. I would be interested in what we could possibly do and grow down the road when you're looking for a mate. So there should be room for growth.
I agree.
Because what's happening a lot of times is you have a woman has this, a guy has this, and they have two separate lives, and then they got to bring themselves together, and they don't really need each other. They come up with this business arrangement, and they want to call it a marriage, and then they're out in 5-6 years. There's really nowhere to go. It's stopping a lot of people, a lot of women from dating guys seriously if they're not at a certain place. Like where you are now, right? You're how old? I do this every other show. How old are you?
I'm not telling you.
Why? Because I forgot? I checked over 60 on the quiz.
Well, continue.
Okay, so like, because you have certain things at your age, any man that you date at your age, you expect him to have those things for the most part, right?
Yes.
There you go. And if he doesn't have it? He's not a good man?
He's just not the man for me.
Why not?
Because I don't think I have a whole lot that someone can attain. I don't think what I have is out of the norm.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I have the basics. I have the bare basics.
Food, water,
shelter, transportation. Basics.
Okay.
So if you can't even have the basics, then I just feel like that's a lot of work that I don't necessarily know that I want to.
I'm confused. Where is the work?
Because at some point I'm going to want him to have these things. Okay, let's
so
just
y'all
give
plan.
an example.
So suppose you guys get married.
A man who doesn't have a car. A man who does not have a car.
That's a temporary thing.
That's yeah, but it's up until he get one. I'm gonna be having to drive him around. I'm not Uber. Like, I don't even like driving myself to work. I hate driving. Anybody knows me, I hate driving. I literally only like to gas and go. So you mean to tell me you ain't got a car, so every time we gotta go out, I gotta go get you?
Because he has a car doesn't mean he can't drive.
Oh my God, that's too much. I'm too old for that. It's too much work.
See, you keep saying too
old. And you don't even have to have,
so
it could be a bucket.
See, but
it just needs to be 4 wheels and you need to be able to put gas in it.
You know what though?
I don't give a shit what it look like.
This is why. This is why I
It
love
needs
you.
just to be able to move.
This is why I love you so much. Because even when I don't know where I'm going, you'll make my
the
point for me.
bare minimum.
You're making my
It's
point for
the
me,
bare
though.
minimum, though. That's all I ask. Like, you're not asking for the world. You're just asking for him to be able to get from point A to point B. That is not a lot to ask.
I mean, they
It's
do
not
have
a lot
metro
to
buses.
expect.
They got metro.
He can.
What if
catch
he
the
lives near a metro stop? And it's convenient because it'd be significantly cheaper. Right? If that was his main mode of transportation.
That's
weekly and
different.
daily.
Now you're talking about somebody who has a car, who doesn't have a car because of his lifestyle. I'm talking about a man who doesn't have a car because he probably can't afford one. That's two different types of guys.
But that could be a temporary thing as well.
It could be.
Because the same way you got whatever the
could be.
basics that you said that aren't out the norm, you could lose them too, right?
It could be.
And I keep noticing, because I hear this a lot
But
from
I
women.
just think that's settling though. So I need to go find a man.
No. Oh, okay. Let me stop
Like-
you. Let me stop you right there.
What?
Your job is not to find a man. He's supposed to find you.
Okay, you're right.
He's supposed to find you. So if
You're
you're looking
right.
for a man, that's a red flag.
You're right.
Just to know.
'Cause-
Just know that.
No, actually, I agree with that. I agree
Yeah,
with you.
you should.
So I have to allow a man to find me or approach me.
Uh-huh.
Nah.
Now what?
I was about to say
You didn't even
something
finish it.
crazy,
Go ahead.
nope, 'cause I'm not about to say it. But
Go ahead. Why can't you say it?
He just needs to have the bare minimums. That's all. Just the
Be-
basics.
before he can even get a talk with you, he has to have one.
No, we could be friends. We can certainly have a conversation. We can even hang out.
So when would this stuff come up then? The initial conversation was great. You exchanged numbers.
How did I meet this guy?
I don't know.
Because that makes
How
a
do you meet
difference.
guys?
All kinds of ways, I guess. There's no one particular way I meet a guy.
Okay, well, exactly, and there probably shouldn't be. But like, if y'all get to a certain point, what does that matter? I don't. I see. The thing is, you got two people bringing their lives together. Each person can add something. If they have a job, you know, and so like you have a roof.
Look. I understand your point, and,
You do.
and I get it, but it is hard out here.
Well, where isn't it hard?
It's hard out here.
So you scared of the
It's
struggle? You
too
scared of the struggle?
I am.
Okay. Well, hey,
I am.
you know what's so funny?
I
That came
am.
at a good time because we can end the show on that.
Ain't nobody.
I just don't know how you're gonna get anything if you're scared for the
Not
struggle. Though.
asking. I mean, what type of struggle are we talking about?
In life, it's a struggle. There's gonna be ups, downs.
Yeah,
whatever.
no, you know, some struggles can
people-
be avoided. Though.
People are going to be deficient in areas,
I get that,
and that's the great
and
part
I
about.
can only deal with the ones that I can actually tolerate. I can't tolerate all of the
But
areas.
see, the beautiful thing is your mate's supposed to compliment you. So where you're weak, and they might be strong, and then you come together, and his weakness can maybe not necessarily become a strength, but become stronger.
Have a job,
Okay, I mean that's not
have
much
a
to
roof
ask.
over your head,
Okay,
and just be able to get around.
okay. Well, you shouldn't have a problem finding a man. Then. Which is full of
You would think.
full of Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna do it for this week's show. Next week I will not be here. It's gonna be Tiana all by herself because her special brand of bullshit made me sick tonight, and that's why I'm stuck up. So that does it
He
for
lying.
this for your man Mark.
And Tiana.
This is next week. We'll see you. All right.
Good night.
Well, I
guys.
won't be here. I promise you, I will not be here. This is my last time dealing with this.
He lying. Good night, guys.